Hey guys, welcome to this video. In this video, I'm headed to the bins. I got there when it opened, and so I was part of the cattle herd that rushed into the building.
What's up, Jason?
Running back here to check on the shoes. Now, they had a few new bins of shoes out, and then they had a bunch of old bins of shoes. And so I went for the old ones first because there were so many people around the new bins. Hey, listen, we found two incredible items today. First one in the Goodwill bins, but then the second one in the last thrift store that I hit. Basically two home runs for the day, along with a bunch of other smaller items. However, if you stick around to the end of this video, you will get to see this incredible pair of shoes that I got at the third thrift store that I hit. So going through these, I'm looking for good condition shoes that I can sell to other resellers in wholesale lots. I call them reseller lots. So just going through these, looking at condition, looking at brands. My buy cost is pretty low on these so that I can pass those savings on to other resellers. Just going through everything and picking up anything that catches my eye with the intention of doing a quality check later. Now, all the shoes that you see here that went into the reseller lot were actually picked up by one person. She bought both of the lots. So she got 24 pairs of shoes. Each lot has 12 pairs. She paid $173 for the 24 pairs. They are all dirty and she will have to do some work to get those cleaned up. However, she was able to get those shoes and she's able to clean them and add them to her inventory. I was a little undecided on those Adidas. I put them in the bag, but ultimately I ended up leaving them behind because they did not have laces and I didn't think that they would do very well. This pair of suede Vans Authentics was pretty nice. I threw those in the bag. As you can see, the bags were absolutely filling up for sure. But a lot of the pairs, I think maybe a dozen or so, got thrown back just for quality issues not being what we want them to be. There were several pairs of Sauconys at the Goodwill bins this day, so I was able to pick up a few pairs of those for my buyer. When I'm sourcing from the Goodwill bins, I often will keep one or two pairs for myself. I ended up keeping 4 pairs for myself this time around, simply because I need to feed my store while helping other people feed their stores. Found this pair of Echo women's golf shoes. They're wingtip shoes with some camouflage. They're very interesting looking. A good $60 pair if you get them cleaned up. They're really good condition overall, just dirty, really, really filthy. Going through here, just scanning through, look at these Vans, destroyed, completely destroyed. Going through, just kind of putting my hands on as many pairs, as many shoes as possible. And then I found these Olekai sandals. I got 2 pairs of those Olekai sandals, and those go for about $35 to $40 a piece. Jumping through, I found a pair of Sanitas. Very tempted. I was very tempted to keep these for myself. However, I passed them on to my buyer. This is a good $30, $40 pair right here. My aim when buying these shoes from the Goodwill bins for other resellers is to be able to get shoes that can sell for at least $20 plus shipping, like these Sperry's right here. As I'm recording this video, I actually have that same exact pair of Sperry's on my feet. It's a very comfortable pair. I'm not trying to sell you on them, just saying, really nice. Pair of Soft, but it was the Euro Soft. And then this absolute banger right here. I noticed the red heart from afar off. I gravitated to it right away. This pair generally sells between $140 and $160 on eBay when in used condition, cleaned up. So I definitely scored huge here. I almost couldn't contain my excitement. I was freaking out while at the store, completely freaking out. So I made a little Instagram story, and then I thought, you know what, I better get out of here before someone sees these. So I went down here and I did my little quality check, and then I took off out of this store on to store number 2. But before we get to store number 2, let me just show you that I spent $84 for 26 pairs of shoes, and that left us with $3 and change per pair. Heading out the door, I headed over to the CHKD thrift store a couple weeks ago, maybe a month or so ago. I went to the store and they were absolutely slammed with incredible shoes. And so I was hopeful that giving them a month, they would be able to replenish. They were not as good as the last time I was there. However, they did have some decent pairs, and I was able to get some good stuff for my store. And then I passed a couple of these purchases along to the lady that bought my 2 reseller lots. Going through a bunch of basic Nikes, some Vans, some Converse, a pair of Skechers, leather Sketcher Mary Janes that I just put in there a minute ago. This tiger stripe, black on black pair of Vans. The rubber was coming off a little bit on the toe, so I have to glue those back. Here's a pair of Nike Live Strong sneakers. However, the air bubbles were completely popped. Remember, always check the air bubbles. So they ended up going back on the shelf. Also, they did not have insoles, and so I was not going to buy a pair of shoes with two discrepancies. This pair of Jordans kind of worn down on the heel there. I thought I would check them out, and the comps were not good, so I just put them back. I picked up this pair of Jordans. It was missing one insole and it was missing laces, so I added laces to them and sold them within the reseller lot to the lady who bought both reseller lots. Comps were decent. I think $40, $45 for those. Definitely need to be cleaned up, but there's money to be made there. Found this pair of Haan Wingtip boots in black. If you watch my Instagram stories, you will have seen that I bought that same exact pair a couple weeks ago in brown, and I sold them on Instagram the same day for $60, free shipping to a viewer. Going through the kids' shoes, a pair of leather Converse right there, and then another pair of Converse right before that. Walking through the store, looking to see if I could find anything else. I did not, so I moved on to the third spot. This is definitely, I would consider this my honey hole. That pair of Nikes right there, they wanted $25 for them. Not worth it. Grabbed a cart, walking through, here's a bin of shoes that they had out. Typically, I can find a couple pairs in the bin that is on the floor like that. They're just difficult to go through because there's so much stuff there. These Converse had been modified or customized, and I thought I will give it a chance. They wanted 10 bucks for them, but I get 25% off at this store. And then I found 5 or 6 more pairs of those. Same size, Converse, high tops, Chuck Taylors, all customized. So I thought, I'm definitely gonna try this. I'm gonna see if customized shoes will do well. One of them, this one right here, good vibes on the side there, was not a very good customized job. However, I picked it up anyways, along with the other ones. Buy cost is $7.50 for these, and so I'm willing to take that risk. Pair of Clarks right there, some nice kind of faux snakeskin Clarks. Pair of Skechers, throwing those down. Pair of kids LL Bean winter snow boots. Really nice pair right there. Continuing to scan through, I found these Adidas. They're all blue, as you can see, and there was only one sold comp that had excellent prices on them, so I picked them up. The worst pair of fake Jordans I've ever seen in my life. These Adidas here, they had 3 pairs, all brand new with tags, but they wanted $24.95 for them, so I put them right back. Picked up these pair of Nike running shoes. Started going through this other bin of shoes, and I found this pair of Kamik, I don't know how to pronounce it, but they're going for like 35 to 40 bucks, so I picked them up. They're insulated winter boots. Going through, found a pair of Asics, kind of dirty, but worth picking up to clean in order to resell. Found this Coach purse that appeared to be authentic and very good condition. However, they wanted like 49 bucks for it, 39, 49 bucks. And so I said, no, thank you. I hung it right up and I got back to what I know, which is shoes. I did stop by the video games. They had Fallout New Vegas. This is one of my favorite games. I don't know why, I just love this game so much. And I've been looking to buy it. However, this one was a little dinged up, and I would say there would probably be like a 40% chance that thing would work once it was in the Xbox, so I put it back. The ultimate find of the day, let's talk about it. These Nike 270s, I believe these are 270s. Incredible. I saw a guy at the gym the other day wearing them, and so I looked them up and noticed that they're a desirable pair. And then I find the same pair in a women's size 6.5 in the store. Could not be happier. Going for $130 to $150 for these. $130 to $150 for these shoes. I am stoked. All right, guys, that does it for this thrifting trip. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Good luck on your thrifting trips, and I'll see you on the next video.